send yourself to the back. Don't get too fast.
Hey, here we go.
Top man.
Ready.
You're behind my two top man. You got a turning.
Go.
You got a turning. Top man. You got to figure out how to turn it, top man. Turning. Come on, turning. Find a way to turning. Find it. Right man.
Right. Let him in.
Other man.
I think you took away. Yeah. They just, he loosened up. Ready, go! Gonna loosen up, you know, because you got to be friendly. And
He likes it too, right?
yeah, they do a good job working together, even though they're Mutt and Jeff. Other men down. Remember, bottom man, you defended yourself. That way the top man didn't get hurt by some dumb stuff you do when he's out of position. We're warming up good. Ready? Go!
See him wait for 24 minutes. Come on, do something. I can't get it up there.
Other men down.
Now wait until I do it.
Ready? Go!
Top man, why are we putting our hand around the leg floor? Why are we having a cross, top man? Won't come out there and run. Try to run heads off.
Ready? On your feet. On your feet.
Split scissor, right?
Okay, now look. I want everybody to get a place on the mat. Big guys are right in the center circle. Let's you guys spread out, thin out a little bit here. Make sure you got plenty. Take down. Completed takedown, start over. But a completed takedown, they completed that you go all the way with it. To a fall if you can. I want you to think that way. Fellas, you are what you're trained to be. You keep saying it, what you're tired of hearing it. Whatever it is you want to be, you train yourself to be that way by going through it over and over and over and over. Ready? Go! Get it!
Good, good. Let it go. Let it go. Good for the pin. Go for the pin. That's it, Troy. Good for the pin. Good, 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 good.
Fight, fight! Hold it heavy, man.
Good. Oh, nice back. Nice field. Good job. Big Al. Come on, Al. I told you we'll be eating back tonight. Eat my cake. Eat my cake.
Hey! One of you down. One of you down over there. Referee's possession. If you want to open the stance or around the waist, I don't care.
You ready? Huh?
Okay, one of you down. Get away, keep up. For about 15 seconds. Ready? Go! Hey, other man down. Other man down. Let's go. What? Let go. Hey! Go!
ready, Al?
Okay, over there, guy. 2 shots for a single, count on the front headlock. You're a little tired now. You still gotta do it. Shoot for a single, count on the front headlock. Let's go. Fast a beat. Do a beat.
Finish it!
You have a beat.
Finish the pin! Be satisfied just getting the headlock with the pin. Be satisfied getting 2 to the pin. Pull that elbow up. Pull that elbow up. Go.
Okay, wanna be down.
And now we're up.
Down on top, let's go. Ready. Russell, get out of there again. Ready, go. We'll work on this tomorrow. Good, good. Right, gotta lay down. All right, guys. You gotta stop some of that before it happens. A lot of you will stop it. We're just regular.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, here we go. Ah! On your feet. Your takedown completed. Ready? Go! All the way to the fall.
All the way to fall.
Okay, Fred. Okay. One last thing I want to do here. I want you to shoot for a single leg. I want you to get a hold of the single leg. The other man's going to sprawl, cross-face wizard. You're going to post your hand, lift yourself up, get your body in the position you want. You're going to knee to knee, step, loose arm. You're going to loose arm the cross-face crawl wizard. So you partners, when he shoots for a single, I want you to cross-face, sprawl, and wizard. Here's what I want. You got it. You're going to shoot for a single. This man's sprawl, cross-face, and wizard. Now, okay, guys, what do you do? I'll talk to you about the head. What do you do? Swivel the head outside. Then it's going to do that. You do a double. What would I do if you did that to me? I'd face it. You're going to go home, look your back, or walk forward. Okay, now you're going to hang on the single, step, look on the head, into the front. 2 times the piece, and you go home. Let's go. 2 times the piece. Get off of the leg. Yourself up. Step with you. There, yeah. Keep the head on the side. He's a quick little shit. He's a quick little guy. The guy's wrestling is getting learned too, and he's got more reach and really big.
See, I'm coming up. Yeah, but if you get stuck, then you come side to the other. It's because you didn't try to let, you didn't have the, you didn't move it fast.
Right? Now, I think a situation you need to learn the rest of the problem is important, is from underhook. If you want to be inside underneath it, you can before you shoot. Anytime you can, you got to always be inside underneath the man. Now, how many of you have ever been in an underhook situation when you got your underhook? How many of you like to be there? I do. Why? I'm inside. I'm inside. It's not that hard for me to get in on you from that point on. So also a very good place to put into a front headlock. Because if I have an underhook, I do what I should do with an underhook. Underhook, lock, tuck, hips in. It makes the guy want to put his hips back. When he puts his hips back, right after his head, it comes down to bed, front headlock. Because you have a choice. Either he puts his hips back or he doesn't put his hips back. If he doesn't put his hips back, then I got a single leg inside another gun for several other ones. If he doesn't put his hips back, then I'll put in lock you, stack him down. He's got a problem regardless of where he goes. It doesn't matter. But you must learn in your underhook how to underhook properly. But if you don't, what's going to happen to you? What do you got to do when you underhook him? You need to do the requirements. Or you like to go down and then try to jump it. Okay? Let's take a look at 10. Block, tuck. Block, tuck, hips in. Now, easy go. You understand that? Make sure you do now, because if you're going to underhook a guy, you make sure that you cover your own butt, because otherwise, there's some things he can do to you because you put your arm out. When I put my arm under you, I'm coming at you because it's not just to defend myself. To me, you got to get in trouble with it and just try to defend yourself with it. I like it because of the front headlock. I like it because of the single leg. The inside leg. Trip. Done. Point pick. I'm going to throw it back in. You want to mash it. Under point pick. 7 times. Right down to the mash it fire. Underhook to make it fit. So make sure you understand the first thing about a 2-on-1, about an underhook, is how to get it underhook. How to hold it when you get it. And most guys always want to be here like this. This is dangerous. I want to hear it. Now he's got a problem now. I mean, you think, well, he just take your arm off. Oh, it's easy. It's not easy if I have a lock. He can come inside and try to take my arm off. Like that. If he tries to come inside, come off, he won't come off. If he tries to go outside, down the other way, come underneath, he won't come off. He won't come off. But bend an elbow now, he'll come off. All he's got to do is do just what he did, he'll come off. Elbow bent, I can't hold it. Where's my lock?
Oh, I see.
It's all the difference in the world.
That old man now.
Do you understand? And again, now, why do I take my head? Why? You better tuck your head or you're going to knock it off. Because that's wrong. You have nothing to do to hit you with a side head.
But that thumb also stops me from getting that other arm, which you have to have.
This is,
I can't get around there. I can get this, but I don't have it. If I don't get in there, I don't have it.
put you in a worse position, okay? Get an underhook, right now on your partner, understand what an underhook is, and then let's go to our moves. Okay?
You know, the last trick I used in the national fleet. I underhooked Greg Davis. You know, great.
my turn.
Travis hoping to take a brush up.
See it?
Well, that's compared to not compared to the other boy was right there in the red shorts. We're talking about. Yeah, he grabbed it.
I've seen that kid
What?
in a red shorts. That's good.
Okay, round up again.
They're from Troy or something. They was up there at that meeting that we went to up in Baker.
Well, this is real quick. Coach is saying last night, what? Did you hear what he said? Yeah. Fellows, that's so important you can't believe it. The closer I am, the faster I am. Isn't that logical? Yeah. So get as close as you can before you shoot. You have a lot better chance to get together. And you can't get any closer than underhook, shoulder to shoulder. Can you? I don't think you can. Like I said, Coach, well, he was fast. No, he was close. He's no faster than you, he's just closer than you. I mean, maybe if I got you, and you're here, and we're close, you're close to me, if I have you accept that I have the underhook, you don't. So
What's he on his toes?
now this guy has what we he had what our Olympic coach called the Tinker Toy hole. He couldn't believe, poor Robert, he couldn't believe he could make this thing work. But he did. He won a national with it. Made an Olympic team with it. And all the time he was doing this, he was saying, I don't know how a Tinker Toy hole works. There was nothing but one good edge of shot.
Well, just as Doug says, just get in there, lock this arm off. That's key. When you get in here, you're so close, you're off to the side, so you can't really do much when you get right in here. And then I just keep it going, and then just step across like that, and bam, get that foot.
You take both feet out. And you think, well, why can't the guy move? He can't move. Both feet are getting tripped. He's actually tripping both feet. Okay? Now listen to me. If you have an underhook, you must protect yourself. Or else I don't want you underhook. Don't just underhook and think you're okay. And don't underhook and bend over. Because you're going to hear, that's not underhook. An underhook, when you bend over, your elbow is exposed and you're in trouble.
I keep my elbow in. he tries to come in, see, he's got you. So I can stay like this, if he tries to come in, I just won't let him in. And what you could do, you can go like this, and if he does come in, you're in trouble, see? You gotta get in there first.
Lock your elbow, and you stop on it. Right here. Now, I showed you the other day what I call a delayed single. Now, you told what you want, everybody teased me about calling it a delayed single. I said, look how much you got over here. So you never called that a delayed single until you got to be 50 years old. I really didn't start doing it until I was probably 50 years old. But I realized it worked. If I come in here on Monday, I'm here. I'm going to get a single on you. There ain't nothing you're going to do to stop me. All I'm going to do is drop. Now, what am I going to get you with? No? Thank you. What? Well, no, I mean, what am I going to get at the mat? What's he got on me? What's he going to have when I get there? Wizard. What am I going to beat him with? There you go. Now you think, well, this ain't very good. I'm telling you, fellas, if I can get this thunderbird and get my hips right now, either you got to get your legs back, and I'm going to put a front headlock on you, or you got to get your legs forward, and I'm going to. Now, what's the kid going to do? He's going to sprawl, and cross the legs, Twizzler. The Twizzler's already there when I go, but he's going to drop it in the Twizzler. Stick with it. Here we go.
But he's got the head, he's the lead on me.
Should
Got that lead. You can lead. Set. Good point. That's why I call it the delayed single, because I don't penetrate. I just drop. And I'm banking on your reaction being what I think it's going to be. It's going to be to follow me to the mat with the wizard that you got. You're going to follow me to the mat, you're going to be on top of me because I'm dropping everything. So there's your sprawl, and you're immediately going to try to cross face. And you tell me you won't do that, you don't get anybody for free. I don't try to get you to single. I just get a hold of you with a single, and I beat your counter by a single. I beat you with a single. Now, why do I teach it? Because I had kids that weren't as fast as they should have been. They couldn't penetrate, hit you, and knock you, and do anything. They could not get to you and make something work, but they just weren't that fast. So we had to work with them in a way that they could work. So what we did, we just got in positions where we didn't have to be fast. It's not hard to get an underhook. How do you get an underhook?
Step in it.
Just get it. You want to tie it to the head? Here's an underhook.
People
That's
let
my
you,
elbow. There's an underhook.
a lot of people let you get this because they're after this.
Yeah, and they like apartments.
Yeah, they'll walk right into it.
Let me show you something. I don't, it's a matter of great about this. I just want to show you something. I showed my coach earlier today. The main thing I used in Olympic Games was this. I've never practiced this before. Really never practiced. I came out of stand, I came out there and put my hand right there, and everybody had my elbow. Everybody had my elbow because what they get me to do. Firemen were done. Only I lowered my level. The next thing it hits you with my head. Boom. And knock the head up.
And that's a backheel trick.
Yeah, I said that.
You're ready already.
I'm already in it, but I hit you so hard you'll mess it up. It's automatic. For a man, when I reach under, for a man to reach over. Now, I'm in a position to shoot. What I do is look to me. Okay? Now, just for the heck of it. Just so you understand, it looks silly. Maybe you may look at it and say, oh, I don't think that works. It works. Why? Because I'm close. Why am I close? Because I've got the under control. I control the under, I have to be close. Do I penetrate? No, I just drop. When you tell me that you won't react the way I'm telling you, I told you. I did your own butt in the middle, Main Street, Grand Avenue, the high noon on Saturday, New Year's Eve. You want me to? It doesn't. Guarantee you, they will follow you to that with a wizard, cross-facing this problem.
That's exactly what the Russian did to me. I moved in started to project in the Russian kick like this, come up and kick like that. When he started down, I laid down. Right to his face. That was in 1960. I bet that was before a lot of you guys were even born.
Even born. Or even thought. Okay. I want you to remember. I want you to block.
I was 15 years old.
Come inside. I'm not even blocked and do what you did. Everything is right here.
That's only because I
I
was
told you,
over
I looked pretty good, didn't it?
But this is going to save you.
What?
This is going to make sure you got it blocked. Lock. Now you can't take it off. You come inside, it won't come off. You go outside. Over and outside. It won't come off. If I get it by elbow, it'll come off.
Right.
I tuck my head because I got no side headlock. You can try it, it's behind it. My hips are in unclosed. All I want you to hear is, and he'll drop on me just as sure as I'm here. You're going to drop it. Straw across next to your window. As soon as he does,
I can't do it. I can't get this thing.
Yeah.
and if he does go, I'm just going
He
to
said, I'm talking about it anyway.
Now, we're in.
In the,
Why am I still able to work? Because I didn't go down on my face. I stopped right here. Knee to knee, step. Question. Okay, I want all of you right here to start with. I want all of you right here to start with. He has a withdrawn. Palm up, back to hand. Travel forward till you get the pressure, the weight on it, of him going forward. Loose arm, finish it. Goes flat, finish on top, you go to the knees, just finish it across. Make sure you have a loose arm. If you don't have a loose arm, stay the hell out of a loose arm. Out of single leg. Don't single leg, because if you single leg a guy, you have got to be able to beat a cross-face ball and wizard. Do you understand? Isn't that the most used defense you run into? It is, has been, and always will be. Doesn't mean it's the only thing, it's the most thing. Question. Okay, everybody hit your wizard 3 or 4 times, and then I want you to underhook, drop the single, and hit a wizard from there. Okay, let's go. Go. Step forward. Go forward. Go forward, my knee. 10 inches this way. There you go.
Then teachers is dream about teaching what he's got. When you teach the world Olympics, you're teaching the best in the world.
Come on, everybody, we're going to go away and defecate in a bucket and live in a field in a small box and getting everybody's way on the way there.
Many of their segments